Right, so we've been here a little while, and you can see the food is going a little bit down. I'm going to get a few more fishermen, and then just fish up whatever they can for a bit, and then we are going. Then we are leaving. Yeah, chuck up the work hours as well in the morning. Get them going early and dismantle and stuff. So there wasn't a lot of food here. Like we had like one hazelnut tree, and that was it really. Yeah. Chop chop, wake up guys. Time to work. Yeah, no, not those. We're not going to get the stone with us anyway, so there's no point. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? We should really start to go a little bit back down again now, shouldn't we? Because we got a fair way to go to reach the river we want to be with. I just wish I could find somewhere where I was completely encapsulated in huge mountains. It would be like being a child again up in northern Norway. Snowing in all the time. Half the year it's dark. 20 hours per day. I miss that, I have to admit. Even though I moved away from northern Norway when I was 14, all the way down to southern Norway, I still miss it. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's quite a way. Gosh, we have migrated quite far, haven't we? Oh yeah, we'll sneak back down bit by bit. We have traversed the coast. First we started up, and then it went all the way down, and then it went all the way up, and now we're going back down again. So I think I'm going to make a schematic where I make a red dot for every time we've migrated. And then you will see the entire western side of Norway will be covered in red, because we've been everywhere. Oh, hello. I see. Pear trees are moss. Oh, it's pretty here, isn't it? Very pretty. Yeah, you don't see those trees. You see nothing. Nothing, I tell you. It's just... Get them going. You guys can go start collecting stuff. Don't have to build everything in a few days, because they can be okay up to 4, 8 and even 12. I can take you guys back down again, I think, because now you fished a bit, so you're coming home with a few more. Because we, in all fairness, we were pretty out of food, weren't we? People were chomping on bones. You can see the red faces. Then you know they've been eating bones. There's no doubt about it. That's how it works. One bone. Then they're grumpy. More stones. Yeah, more of this. Ta-da. So when you use the clear task tool, just remember to take away whatever is cropping and chopping, because that's a killer. While a gatherer is never killing anything. See the hand? That's the gathering symbol. You can never kill or harm anything by having gathering only. But you will kill by having the chopping and the cropping. So be aware what you are doing. Pay attention to what you are encircling when you're using the clear area tool. So if you only have gathering in mind, remember to X out both the chopping and the cropping. And you can never do any harm if you do that. Never. Never. Not possible at all. The only harm you can ever do is that you're over-gathering, so you get too much resources and they will rot away. That's the only harm you can do. Yeah, let's get the usual. I think I'm going to make 4 because we're getting big now, aren't we? Well, of course 4 won't die in one night, but let's have them close to where they're sleeping. There you go. Force you to do it. So we are at the point where I want to calm down on the amount of people we have. So I'm going to be a bit stingy now with accepting migrants unless they have something good. Because if we can manage to stay around 80 or lower when we go into the settlement where we are going to stay long term, that would be excellent. Because then you don't have to stress with, first of all, building a gazillion houses and also a gazillion farms. Things will be so much easier. No kidding. Look at the meat that suddenly came in overnight. Not overnight, but in one day. So the shorter distance they have to go to fell an animal and to carry it home, the more meat you will have coming to camp every day. That's how it is, and it's a good way to tell when it's time to leave. Because when you see it goes down and down and down and down and down, you know, okay, now the prey has been chased all the way to the flipping edges, so it's time to move on. It's a good indicator, to be honest. What you could as well do is that you could pause your hunters, pause them for like 7 to 8, 9, 10 sleeps, and then start all over again, because some of the prey will have migrated back into more the center again, closer to your camp. And especially during winter, they will come closer to camp to try to steal your food, especially if it's very cold. So there are more ways than one to get your meat fast to camp. I also remember when we got a lot of various wildlife in the game a few years ago. I used to trap them. I trapped them inside fences. I placed down a farm and created fences all the way around, except one section was always open. And suddenly you had flocks of animals coming to go to your farms, and then you quickly built the last section and had a gate for your tribe only. That's how I did it. So yeah, I quickly did that, but I don't do it anymore because it's certainly not playing as intended at all. And besides, the propensity for the wildlife to come always to your farms has been lowered quite drastically. So yeah, you rarely see the entire flocks coming to your farm anymore. You rarely see it because it's been dialed down drastically. Right, so this is episode 9. I thought I was only going to make like 6, but there you go. It's because they're not long, you know. Back in the day when I had lots of time, I could easily make 4, 6, 7 hour long playthroughs. Oh dear me. Yeah. If any of you guys who are watching my videos, don't even have to watch them regularly, but if you ever see my videos, at least every now and then, if you have not left a review of the game, please do so. It doesn't have to be an essay. Just say if you like the game or not. If you like the game, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the game, still give it a thumbs up, but tell the devs where they need to improve, what you would like to see in the game. Because a thumbs down is ruining the project. A thumbs up, it helps to make sure that we continue the project. Because at the moment, we need more positive reviews. Yeah. 1, 2, I have 300. I'll make 2 at a time of these. We have so much food I can easily have several people doing these communal tasks. Everybody can get the love because we've reached the max, I think, haven't we? 67. Yeah, we reached the max on architecture. So now we can spread like wildfire. Just spread everything because you can't progress. But that is a sure way for you guys to figure out how far can I go in the current timeline. You follow the grey. If there's no more grey, you've reached that timeline's max. And this is an excellent way, because you just work yourself to the grey and then you know, okay, I'm up to date. I'm following the timeline. I'm following history. This is what history has taught us. And I'm following it, you know. I find that... Oh, are you guys annoyed now? You are annoyed, aren't you? Because you have to sleep by the fireplace. Why are you... Guys, why are you eating bones? Because you didn't lock it down, Lily. That's why. You won't would think that you will wait 3 seconds to eat food you love instead of go chomping on flipping bones. What is wrong with you guys? God, I can't take you anywhere. You guys are the reason we don't have nice things. Just saying. Just saying. Woodheads. That's what you are. The bunch of you chomping on goddamn bones. You don't even like it. Why'd you go for it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 50. Okay, so get up these and it'll be less moaning. I can actually do a big one as well. I'll do a big one. How much read do we have? Only 11, yeah. Never mind. Let's do the least -1 closer to where they end the evening, because that will be the first one they go to then. Well, they will always go to the best quality first. They didn't always used to be like that. It used to be that whatever was first was always picked. But now they will always pick the best quality first. Also, when you see always the children are always first in the housing, gets the sleep spots. It is not because the system has decided that kids should go in first. It's because kids go to bed before the adults. That's why. That's the reason. Yeah, don't get fooled. Don't get tricked. Wait a minute. No, I haven't. Oh gosh, how old are you? You're 74. What? Oh yeah, look at her attribute. She's strong. She's plus 26. I knew she was going to be older, but she only has like 2.5 days left to live. 74. The oldest I've had was a dude that was 78. He was 78. Yeah. Well, we talked about previously the misconception of understanding what average age meant for the Mesolithic, or whenever really. It still applies to anything today just as well as it did to anything 200,000 years ago. It hasn't changed. The math hasn't changed, promise. Still the same. So yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a stone sickle. They look weird, don't they? They look really weird. They look small, don't they? I guess they are that small. Does she actually have 6? Of course she has, because she's a smart cookie. Of course. She's so strong, she's so smart, and she's also friendly. What a lovely leader. I love her name as well, Edan. I wonder how they said it. How do we know that we pronounce things correctly? Oh, this is my absolute flipping favorite ever. This weather is something I need on a regular basis. This is Lily weather. Dang, I love this. This is fantastic. I need to make some pictures. Best ever. Snowing in. Are these done? Didn't I make 2? What the heck? Oh wait. Oh, they haven't done the other yet. Okay. So she will die today. Today. This one as well. How are we doing with sticks? Tons of sticks. Goodness me. And tons of stones. Are they still collecting? Yeah. Time to do that. Time to exit out. Seriously. I'm gonna have a look at fine sticks, because I want to start mass producing those. I'm gonna give you more people. And I'm actually going to exaggerate. I'm going to take these away. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to add more groups. I'm going to give them just a few more. Then I'm going to make, we are going to make our rope group. I'm not going to give them many. Not going to get a ton. They're going to get 2 people, and with limits. I'm going to let them make 40. Should keep them occupied. And then I would like one for spears. Like that. And you guys are going to make 50. How are we doing with yeah, toolsmithing we have maxed out, so it's not important for us to try to progress, because we can't get any further, because the timeline is stopping us. In a few hundred years we might be able to go further, or maybe it's moved a little bit so we could do another few percentage. That could be it. See, okay, so now these are up and those are up. How are we for food? Yeah, we're okay-ish. No, we're okay, we're okay. Let me have a look at these ones. Yeah, this is fine sticks. This is support. Ropes, spears. Now you guys can just be support. You don't need to create as many as the main group. These needs to be done, these, yeah. But the rest are actually quite on top one. I'm going to increase the bone tools, so that there's always tools available for everyone. Because now we are 69. Ooh. We don't really want a lot more, truth be told. We don't. Let's get 78, 44, 39. We can make a few of the stone pit huts. Just, we can make 2 of those at a time. More people learn the skills. Need to see. It's difficult to see when the grey is just moving a little bit. I think we have a few more percentages. I think we do. Yeah, I really do think we do that. So, yeah, because they will change with the timeline. The further into the timeline you go, the more access you will have to learn more. So it's a brilliant system. I'm just really glad that they figured it out. And of course we got rid of the culture dance, because there's no way we're going to have culture dance now. The only times we're going to have dance with losing objects and gaining objects is if you lose the knowledge. And that takes a lot to lose the knowledge. To lose the knowledge, you must basically not play as intended at all. You just have to completely neglect your tribe. Not building anything. Exaggerating to make a point. Oh yeah, leader died, so I can put that one up. I'm gonna leave that as is. Not mess around too much with the work hours. How are we doing with food? Yeah, nice trickle all the time. That's good. Did I remember to turn down the fishermen? I did. Because they have a bit to walk, haven't they? Because how far out can we go? Not that far. Okay. So a small tip. I'm not sure how many of you actually are aware of this, but I'll say it anyway, so that those who are not aware of it can learn something new. If you aim for a place with water and you want the fish and the swans, if you place your, of course now it won't work, if you place yourself with a lot of water, you will have all your pools and your spawn points for all your food divided on the entire area. So if you want everything to be very concentrated in a small area, have only a small piece of water, because then your entire spawn points and fish pools will be in that tiny area. Yeah, Do you know what that means? It means much less workforce is needed to get the same amount you otherwise would need several more people because of all the logistics. Yeah, small tip. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already figured that out, but if you haven't, you're welcome. I've done a lot of weird stuff, trying to figure out better ways to succeed in this game. Yep. Yeah, we have 8 logs. There shouldn't be a problem to get that. We see 97. I'm gonna go have a look at the where are they going? How far are they going? Let's see. Yeah, they're starting to walk quite a bit. See, when they use a bow, they can start attacking from much further away than if they're only using melee range weapons such as the spears, and that means you will have a higher percentage of success, because then the animals won't run away so quickly. They will run when you start shooting, but then you have already started killing them. You know, when you are with melee range, you need to catch up to them, because you won't get a first stab in. They will start running as soon as you're in range, which they kind of should. So hunting with bow, especially on the faster animals such as, for sure, the wild horses, really should go with bows. Then you can sneak up and still be a bit far away, so they don't see you or smell you or whatever. Then they won't run so quickly. At least you can get in a few shots before they're away from your range. And then of course you need to run after them. Okay, let's not be cocky here with the food, because they have to go a little bit further away now. Is that also pear trees? Sure, it is. Guys, why are you not taking the pear trees? Do I have to do this? Look, there are 10 trees that can be harvested. Go. He doesn't want to, he shall. There you go. Now I'm making sure they all go. Go get him, go get him. Oh yeah, they're building this as well, aren't they? I'm keeping them well occupied, aren't I? No time to fiddle about. Okay, so now we are 4500 BC, so now at any point we could get a full Neolithic migrant. But I don't think we're going to get any livestock until we are well past 4k BC. I'm pretty sure of that, to be honest. 55%. So half the tribe, roughly 30 people, have to sleep out in the next to the fireplaces. I'm just going to leave those 5 anyway, because we have 8 logs. It's not like we are terribly wasteful, and we're not going to stay here long term either. We are going to keep moving. We're going to move along as soon as the animals are coming too far away. Let's have a look at this. Do you have? Yeah, you do. But there are no free people. That's a little bit. Oh, actually there are, but I've ordered them to go pick up stuff. So if I do this, then they will start to populate the groups again. Maybe not today, but certainly tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. So that's how policies work for communal tasks. Just keep that in mind. Just because a group is empty doesn't mean that you have no people for it. It depends on how you have your policies and how much tasks they have that they still need to do compared to how many tasks they have that are already done. Because when they're already done with their tasks or met the limits, they will leave the group to go elsewhere to help out. Yes, there's nothing wrong with an empty group. The only thing that's wrong with... Oh, I can't stand that. I need to stop it and then do this. Then it goes away. You know, the white light. The only time you know that something is really wrong is that when your communal task policies is unequal for both, and a high priority group has less members with plenty of tasks to do than a lower priority group. That should never happen. The only one time that I will accept that to happen, according to how the game is supposed to be, is when it is late evening and the tasks in the empty group are tasks that you need much longer time to complete, because the system will let you know via not sending people out if there is no way for them to complete the task before the work hours are over. So that's the reason you can sometimes say that a high priority group has no members in comparison to a low priority group. Just so you know, yeah? So you know the difference between why is my group not filling up. Check that they're not done with the tasks. Check what time of day it is. If it is still midday, make sure there is not a task out in Timbuktu where they have to go and then work for 6 hours and then they will not be done before work hours are over. So then we come home empty-handed. I have wasted the entire half day, the rest of the day, doing nothing. Doing empty chores. So yeah. Then I prefer that the high priority group is empty and the low priority groups get people if they still have chores to do. So the system is good. It's a good system. So we got a bit more now. Look, we have honey as well. And clams. Roots, fish. Oh, and lock down bones. For heaven's sakes, remember to lock down your bones. Good grief. I will never learn. Right, 217. We're going to add more housing. Whatever we can do to avoid people being too annoyed with me, I'll accept a bit of blue. I don't want any yellow faces. That is too much. Probably allow one more of these as well. So these are the second lowest negative housing with -15. These are just -6. It's not too bad. And of course we don't get enough reed because there's still not enough reed around here. We have to go for the tall grass, and they don't give us much as the delta and riverside reeds. They give more. A little bit more. Are you guys taking these? Oh, of course you have. Yeah? Oh, why are you yellow? Oh! Fuck. That's why you're yellow, for heaven's sakes. Okay. But they didn't become red. They might become red tomorrow because they're still tired tomorrow after all the overtime they've had to do. Let's see how long we can stay before we need to go though. Probably not many more nights. A few maybe. Maybe. So you've probably noticed that whenever the work hours are over and people are home, you see that their work hour unrest goes down. That is because they are happier when they're with family by the fireplace or whatever, when they spend time with their family. So that is the reason why. So there's a lot of things that give us unhappiness, and there's a lot of things that also appeases unhappiness. I have suggested that they should add some appeasement when they're sitting on benches, like therapeutic almost said, because they get relaxed when they sit by on the benches, don't they, and stare out in nature. So we'll see. Maybe they will have more objects that give appeasement. Food, yeah, keep an eye on food. How many graves do we have? I don't even remember where I put them. We have one. Okay, he's not gonna live long. She will live for another 7 to 8 days. But how long ago was this one buried? Oh, it's got over halfway. So remember, a body takes 22 months to decay away. So always, when you migrate, if you have a really big tribe, you must make one grave per death until 22 months have passed, because then the grave that you built first, that got used first, is reusable. So just remember that. So if you are 400 people and you migrate, you need to build a grave per death. Even if you have 60 deaths the first 22 months you're there, you have to build a grave per death, because none of them will have decayed away before 22 months have passed. Yeah? But I don't think a lot of people are foolhardy enough to migrate with 400 people. I think it's just me, actually. Yeah. Truth be told, I think it's me. I think it's only me who do stupid things. Oh, dear me. And I know so much better, but I still do it. I love the challenge. But I must admit, it's like I have a bit of luck in this game. I lose a lot less people than I should. Because I can play reckless. I can be way too harsh with my people. I mean, everybody knows I'm a tyrant with my tribes. My tribes, the freak, efficiency freak. It has to be efficient. Beauty counts nothing. Everything has to be efficient to survive higher population and harsher conditions. I mean, it's just what I like in the game. I like the challenge. Same in World of Warcraft. I don't fiddle around with doing keys on below 10 all the time. I like to go above 10. I like to do the high keys. I don't raid I don't pug look LFG raids. I don't go do normal raids. Normally I don't seek that. I seek the heroics and the higher. Because I want the challenge. I like the challenge. I used to be fairly good in World of Warcraft. And then I stopped playing for a while because I had to focus on university. And then I came back and then I got into the game again, and it was quite fun, and I still am into it, but I don't have enough time to keep up being a really good player. So I'm not a bad player, let's just say that, but I'm no longer as good as I used to be. But things change all the time in the games. The same with Ancient Cities. Everything changes all the time. I went back and looked at some of my old how-to tutorial videos, and they are so flipping outdated. It's like I hardly recognize it. Everything changes all the time. So what I do is that once a year I renew all 60. I update all 60 how-to tutorials. Because I have to, otherwise I'm too outdated, you know. So yeah. But I played World of Warcraft since it came out. Was it 2004? Yeah. I've played it. Oh my god, I played it for 20 years. I started when I was fairly young. Yeah. But I did not start playing any games or anything like that until my kids were 10 plus years old. Because before that, when you're alone with your children, you don't have time to fiddle a lot with these things. And you want to prioritize your kids. You want to prioritize building your life around them. Oh, here we go. I was food. Food is bad. Look at that. I need to open. Yeah, I bet you will like better food. You will eat what you get. Tomorrow we have to go. I talk too much. So we're gonna dismantle. Did I forget to build tunnels? I think I did. Oh god, they might leave me now because they have to eat bones. But you know, if you leave, you leave. I just hope that the collateral effect is not decimating the tribe. Could easily do it, you know. Could easily decimate the tribe completely. Because I see red faces because I know they've had bones. Well, is that or starving? Yeah? It is bones or starvation. Pick your evil. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to go far with these. I'm going to go over here. Just really close to the water. But as soon as we have liftoff, almost as soon as we uproot, all housing unrest will go away. But you can't fight. You can't fight the fitness reductions. Can't do anything about that. So tomorrow you guys have to start and just go directly for food and nothing else. Or I might lose people because I have kids and they can't go several days without food. That just doesn't work. They're not strong enough to survive it. I'm sure all of you have noticed that when you have little food, the first ones to keel over and die are the kids. Always the darn kids. Why can't they always help themselves first and let the adults starve a bit, or the elders? Seriously? Need to protect the little ones. So what we're going to do, we're going to plonk our butts down. Where's the water? Oh. 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 I thought I was fairly close to the water, but alas, I was not. Oh wait, was that... Did I see? I did. Let's get past. Let's get past. Go. Get past. Right now. Food first. Then you can go do other stuff. I'm sure there's more pairs around here. You can normally see them on quite a distance, but the level of detail, depending on how far away you are, is kind of stopping you a bit because they don't always show from far away. You need to go a little bit closer. Yeah, these guys. Oh, we're going to take those. Ta-da. Yeah, there wasn't too much here, was it? It was kind of... What was in close range? Yeah. Oh, I see more over here. Well, we gotta go this way anyway to fish and get clams. Yeah. So, I'm not a very good positioning here. Yep. There are no hazelnuts. No. Oh, this place doesn't have hazelnuts. Oh my word, we don't want to stay here then. Seriously, we don't want to stay here. We need the hazelnuts. We really do. What do you mean you increase tribe stone working knowledge? You're not working with stone. Are you babbling along to anyone willing to listen about your skills in stoneworking? Well, I don't blame you. Look at that, now it's 71 and now it's maxed out again. So now all these will be 71 like that one as soon as people are figuring stuff out. Yeah, so stoneworkers are doing good. They are working good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave after 2-3 days. Let them sleep out in the open a few days and then I'm leaving with lots of food. Look at that, with lots of food. Yeah, you guys are going to sleep in the open, sorry. Why do I have mud? Why do we have mud, guys? Did a numbnod carry with him clay while migrating? Probably because there was no food to carry. The carry allocation allowed them to carry useless stuff, like stones and 9 reed. I wonder who carried 9 reed. Did you carry 9 reed on your back? Would you have done? Who carried 34 units of mud? What the heck, must be like a Hercules. They are so heavy, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Look at all the red meat. Good, good. Let's do a bit more. Just hunt, hunt, hunt. And they love pears, so they will have appeasement from all the food they're eating. No, you're not. Oh, you're working too much. Oh, yes, sorry. Sorry. Now go eat pears and raw meat, so you become a little bit happier. Let's have a look at the others. Yeah, they're not having an ill effect from that. It was only 2 days, wasn't it? It's only 2 days. You're okay. You'll be fine. So tomorrow evening and night, I'm going to move on. Where do I want to go? Oh, this looks interesting. Can we sneak in between all the mountains here? This is something I've complained to the devs over and over again. I really want back that we can actually, you know, plunk our asses down between tall mountains, even though it's narrow between. So they did something when they changed around the rivers and how they looked and stuff. They changed, so we have less space to plunk down on each side of when you are between two mountains. And there are several places where I used to settle where I can no longer settle because the mountains are too close to each other in comparison to where the river is. I really don't like that. I don't like open. I need it to be steep and difficult. Oh, we have a dead. We have a person dead. Well, it will take roughly 24 hours before they start complaining. So none of them will have issues yet, but I'm going to take them further today anyway, or tonight. Look at that. See this here, they were perfect a little bit closer, but if I'm gonna go where it allows me, I won't have any. Oh wait, at all, almost. Look, I can go there. Go. 4,400. Okay. Have you seen how cool they are painted when they travel? They have travel paint. It's their going away dress. Yeah, I think it's so cool with all the body paints and tattoos. I think it's so cool. I would like more of them back that we used to have back a few years ago, especially in the Mesolithic timeline, because the markings on your body is not only for rituals and stuff, it's also identification. And guess what? Having mud on your face and stuff like that is also help against not only insects but also the heat. Because I did the research when I said I wanted it back, and I got it back because I found research collaborating what I was claiming. So yeah. Okay, let's find where the pears. Where are the pears? Oh, they will be around here somewhere. I'm just gonna plunk myself roughly in the middle here somewhere, and then be a few days, and then I'm gonna move on. Yeah. Just let them eat wildly and do whatever they see fit. Now, if you continuously migrate, which you should, because you have to follow the food, you have no choice. You either migrate or you die, unless you're playing around with 18 people, you know. Then you can stay for quite a long time if you so choose. You don't have to do like I do. This is just how I do it, because I don't plan on staying 80. I plan on maxing out my population in a sedentary setting, because we can all easily keep migrating every 3 months with a 400 plus population, because first of all you get rid of the lack of housing unrest the second you uproot your tribe. Secondly, when you land, you will have a starter feast. Everything is untouched. Whatever survived last season will still be there. And you will have a new, fresh set of animals, untouched, with tons of animals you can kill. So migrating is the easy part. The hard part is staying sedentary in the Neolithic timeline without wasting your resources, without eradicating all animals, without fishing up all fish. Now that's the real challenge. Staying with less than 50 people is not a challenge to me. I don't find that challenging. I find that too easy, which is why I aim to always have at least 400 population. Bit by bit. I'm not asking for them to come overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you start in the small, you can so much easier sustain a 400 plus population tribe, even on hardcore, because you start in the small and then you increase as your population increase, which is what farming did to the population. They allowed population growth because you could create and produce food on demand. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So, you know, we can claim that it is difficult to play Mesolithic. I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying it's easier than playing sedentary Neolithic. 100% much easier. Because when you're sedentary, you're stuck. You are there, you're going nowhere. You have to adhere to the environment whether you like it or not. If you hunt too much, you kill your animals. If you fish too much, you deplete your fish pools. And then you have to wait whether you like it or not. And if you don't have enough other wild produce or cultivated produce, you're dead. That's it. You have killed your tribe. So going completely wild the first few years and just hunting and fishing like mad is not smart at all. Okay, I'm going to leave in the evening because now we have more dead people. So we're going to move closer and closer to here. Yeah, like a few more runs, then we should be there. I wouldn't mind staying a bit longer somewhere. I wouldn't mind that at all, to be honest. See if we can find something with high mountains. So that is so nice, I think. I just really like it. Let's try there. Look at that, we have almost 600 red meat. We're going to waste meat. We are definitely going to waste meat. I'm going to put down my hunters to... How many is that? 8? Yeah. And then I just put it back up again if we start to go low on food. Okay. Well, the first thing I see is a horsey. Oh, and ta-da! Sure. Let's be on top of the plateau. Let people do what they want to do. Actually, I'm going to try to... No, I'm too far away from water. Because the fisherman has to walk forever. But I do like the mountains. I do like those. I'm going to stay here a few days and then I'm going to try to find a different place. A little bit closer. Look, we are getting closer and closer. This is excellent. I wonder if I should try to plunk my ass down here somewhere. That's a huge mountain, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Here too. But can I go there, I wonder? Not quite. Interesting. See, this I'm intrigued by this mountain here. Oh, I can go on top of it, but I can't go next to it. This is what I mean. Look at this. I can't go next to it, but I can go on top of it. Annoying. Maybe here. Look how close we are there. This one maybe. I don't want to go lower. I want to stay up because that's more difficult. Maybe I should just go here. I think. Look, I can go on the water Oh, here I can't, but here I can. Shall we live underwater on what they call again? Are those things you build a fake island? Not stilt housing, because then you have stilts, obviously. What you have is a crannock. It's called a crannock. I would love to have that. There was this guy who suggested it. I don't remember his name, but he suggested it, and I'm completely with him. Yes, I want. We want. There's so much we want, though, isn't there? It's not only the stilt housing and housing based on the culture they're coming from, the square housing and everything else. I feel we can never get enough. I feel we're getting not ahead of ourselves, but that there's so many cultures we can't possibly have them all. But there are quite a few I think we could easily have, though. Oh my god, are you guys gonna walk all night? Oh my word. You did walk all day. You walked all day, you slept all night and walked all day. I feel that is a song. But I can't recall which one it is at the moment. Yeah. Chop chop. Oh, it's going to be, I'm so hyped for when we're going to start testing predator behaviors with humans and the environment, where humans are part of the environment, because there's going to be so much frustration, because there's not going to be cute and cuddly predators, trust me. I know. Have them in the game here. So when you see that suddenly the video stops in an odd place and starts again a bit longer along, that's my editor cutting away predators. Just saying. Right, where are... Okay, I can't see any pear trees, but that's fine. It's fine. Let's stay here a bit. But I'm going to get up a few fireplaces now and let them stay a bit longer. And these can basically be anywhere, as long as they're not right next to where the better ones will be. We have 317 of those, so that we can add this one to start with at least. And of course we need graves. You know, it's the usual dance. Nothing new under the sun. Really? So nice. Doesn't work. And then we're also going to do this. You need sticks and stones. There are stones. Let the stones in the water. Okay, so we don't have to go haywire with food because we have plenty food. But of course now it's night, so they're not going to build anything at all. Yeah. I'm going to let as many people as the project allows to work on these things. So I'm not going to talk more about predators. I was going to talk about the next downloadable content. It is going to be, they've already announced it over a year ago, that it's going to be the Ice Age pre-10k BC. But I'm not sure how many thousand years before. I don't think it's going to be more than 20k BC. So another 10,000 years, and the discoveries won't be many. But what we do want is that we want to see mammoths. We really do. We want to see some of the remaining saber-toothed cat species there were. We want to see woolen rhino, woolly mammoth. Is it mastodon. What are they called? Oh, I can't remember the names. I want to see the dire grey wolf. What else do we want to see? Yeah, and then we want to see seal. 100% we need seal. We need a whale. We need crabs. We need mussels. We need to be able to kill and eat birds. Yeah, not kidding. We need to be able to harvest eggs from birds. We need, what else do we need? We need more housing. We need emergency housing that comes up quickly when you move, because by the time we have the DLC, we will also have a weather effect on people in game, because that is also planned. Devs have announced this years ago, that this is also planned. And you know, in the trailer they made, all the things you see in the trailer is planned. It belongs to various cultures that hasn't been implemented yet. The first culture was, back then, and still is, the Mesolithic Atlantic Europe, then the Neolithic Atlantic Europe, and then we're moving on to the Metal Ages. And we're also having DLC at the same time, pre-10k BC. So there's nothing in the trailer that is not going to happen. So everybody keep talking about this square house. Oh! Guys! Do you see what this is? Do you see? Shit, you can't see her culture tab, but she's Neolithic. Look. We have Neolithic. And she even has increase in housing, and she's also giving us more agriculture. So now we just need pottery, but we are of course going to take these. Because look at everything that we got. That's insane. Look at everything we got. That's just so insane. Now let's see. You guys. Yeah. Look at that. We got 4% and we needed only 1. But we don't have pottery, so we have to wait for this. Yeah. We have to wait for it. But oh my word, look at all that we can make. So this is what you get if you're just lacking 1% culture requirement, but you keep up with the skills, you keep learning up to what the timeline will allow you, you will have these rows of learning. And this is what will happen. Exactly like it. I'm pointing at the screen in real life, guys. Just saying. I'm pointing at the screen in real life. I demand that you know that. Right, so that means we are not going to stay here long. We are going to do scavenge runs. Yeah, because we're going to get stuff. We're going to give them all fireplaces. Where are the others? There you go. 2 more. There you go. 3 more. Oh, are you building this anyway? Don't. And then we are going to add this to dry the fish, the meat. Like that. And we are of course also going to tan the leather, because we're going to chuck down lots and lots of pelters when we land, so everyone has somewhere to sleep. Fine sticks, how many do I have? I mean, 425. I'm gonna exaggerate more. I'm gonna give them 800 and another 2 people, because now we got 2 migrants, didn't we? So we can afford that and still have plenty of people doing this. So what does this locality have of the cultivated food? Nope. And there's no point doing wheat or flax until we actually have the oven or livestock. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and spy on my regional tribes to see if any of them has at least pears. Like peas, this one, look, oh, for heaven's sakes, look at the size of it. Damn. I'm going to have to send out all 16 people. And this one is also going to be at some point. Oh, actually, this is a much better idea to go to this one instead of the first one. The first one is huge. It's going to whoop my ass, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to X out that one. I'm going to leave that one alone, the big one. I'm leaving the big one alone. I'm not going to do care, like, just cannot spend time wasted on things that people sneeze at and don't even feel a calorie. So, okay, but we're going to start with peace only then. We're not going to run around like idiots for beats. I will run around like an idiot for peace. That's for sure. Come on, guys, get up some of these. So people don't have to sleep more than 4 to 6 nights in the open. That will never go well. We're just going to stay a few days. We're not going to stay long at all. And, yeah, done with you. Yeah, try the meat, try the meat. Yeah, I'll leave it as is. On hunters, I'm gonna max you guys out now. There you go. I'll put them 2 of these as well, so they can pray a bit. Oh, I love that we have these as well. I just love it. Absolutely love it. And this one too. I love it that we have it now already. I think most players like that we get stuff a bit easier now. It doesn't mean that the game will be boring. It just means that we have longer time to enjoy putting stuff up and have our tribe before the game is supposed to end. I have asked for the 1500 BC environment technology to stay forever. I've also asked that migrants still come with 1500 BC knowledge and with livestock after 1k AD. Because we are so many people that enjoy playing the tribes we have for much longer than 1500 BC, and we are several who like to play on fast, and then we reach 1k AD so fast. The tribe is like 50 years old. And that's nothing. So the devs are considering to just give in to my nag and leave the game with 1500 BC technology and livestock and everything, environment. Yeah. So let's see if the devs come up with something that can keep us all happy, because I'm not the only one who wants it. I know this. There are several of us who would like to have this, yeah, that we don't suddenly lose knowledges from the migrants. Because as it is now, you need to teach them yourself. But it's difficult when the knowledge is so high, because the higher the knowledge is, the harder it is to learn, because there's so much to learn. So it's a bit of a mute point saying, yeah, but you have so much knowledge, you don't need it from migrants. And yeah, that's exactly when you do need it, because it takes ages to learn. After 75%, it takes ages to get up to 100. I mean, literally decades. And they don't live that long. They die before it happens. So we're going to lose more and more and more, you know? So they better give in. They better. Okay, what did we get? We got food processing because we have 4 of these, so people are working on those. So what is the cap? Is it 72? Let's have a look. 71. Yeah. 72 architecture. What about this? 66. You can do more. Yeah. I really, really like the new system. I have to admit, I actually really, really like it. Really like it. Not even kidding. I really like it. Okay, so let's see now how much unrest they have. Because they will start in the blue. Okay, they will go up to plus 37. And as long as there's nothing else that annoys the heebie-jeebie out of them, we are okay for a while. Like she's now 31. That's the fireplaces. Plus 10. Have you been chewing on roots? Have you? Yeah, exactly. You've been eating on roots. Well, you kind of ask for it then. Why are you chewing on roots when there's bones? Bones. I see bones. That also reminds me I haven't locked down the bones. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to discuss. I almost imitated Trump there, but I took myself in it to not do it. There are a few people who can imitate people so well. Like, there's this one guy, I can't remember his name. He's on YouTube. He imitates Trump. It's like hearing him, and it's hilarious. It is so funny. It's just like hearing Trump. Yeah, America. Yeah, America has a lot cooking in their kitchen at the moment. Or like my grandma used to say, when it comes to this area, the good Lord has a lot of different flowers he needs to take care of in his garden. Oh dear. Let's see how annoyed people are now. Okay, 24. What about you? Okay, you're about to die. So they pray, they like the food. Yeah, and we have... yeah, I think we're gonna leave tonight. What do you think? Just move. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Because we're going to do this. And then we're moving on. We're not going to move long. You know, and when we are going to settle, yeah, first of all, we're not going to do a ton of scavenger hunts because we don't need it, because we're so few. How many are we? 70? We're 67. That's lovely. That's lovely. Don't need more. Don't need more. So we're not going to do a ton of scavenger hunts because we just simply don't need it, because we have, look, we have 70 fine raw stone. When are we going to make 70 axes? Yeah, because now when we land, after we decide to be sedentary, I'm going to turn the axes down to like 6 or 8 max, absolute max. In a 50 population tribe, you don't need more than between 4 and 6 axes. Why would you? To start with, you will need more, but you will have to just take time to wait until the axes are going around more evenly, because they will. They will chop the trees that you command them to do in time. They won't do it in 2 hours, but they might do it in a few weeks. At least you can build bit by bit. Because trying to build everything and get everything done in a few sleeps, that's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. You can't do it. Just does not work. So take things one step at a time. Just always remember comfort for your people. Food, comfort, graves. That's it. I'm also going to show you how... oh, hello. I'm also going to show you how I do with farms to start with. Because I see players place down large farms. And I'm like, how are you going to get people for that? You need to have people for it as well, you know. 6, 7. That's all we need. I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a few of these. And a few of these. There you go. And let's get sticks. And a bit of stones. Here. Here. And here. There you go. That should do it. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I keep doing that. Oh, you know, I reinstalled my operative system. And I think my mouse is too sensitive. I think I need to sort my mouse out. I noticed it when I play World of Warcraft as well. Suddenly my mouse flies to the other side of the screen because I'm used to having a bit more resistance on my mouse. Ah. Yeah, I need to calm it down. I have tiny hands, so I have a tiny mouse. So it's probably easy to throw it around. Yeah, you don't need it, but I'm going to do you guys. You guys go. Work 2 and 2 on the fireplaces. Let me see how the stick people are doing. How many do we have? 379. Yeah. See how quickly we got up to 80 of the bone knives. Get up early, guys. Have you guys noticed how long they can stand and hang around in the morning? I don't want them to do that. I want them to work. Oh, seriously, that's what I want them to do. Oh, it's pretty here. Look, I like that mountain. That looks really interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I could make a... Or maybe I couldn't. So I like placing... Great. Oh! You're joking! Oh! Now that is interesting. I like to place things oddly around, not having a, you know, always the same place. I like to put it everywhere. I'm thinking about the passage tomb, wherever I can place it in a bit odd place, I really enjoy. There you go. So let's stay here like four nights or so. Do some more scavenge runs, gather up a bit more food so we can take with us. Did I? I did. Oh, you've already taken the pass. Take whatever's left. Because now it's October. You, there you go. What's this place? Oh, does it have isonauts, or is that from the previous place? I think it's from the previous place. But see, it has 2,500 calories, and it lasts 15 flipping months out in the open. That's excellent. Well, at least I'm not very close. Yeah. Right. That's going to be this video, I think. So next time it will be video 10 out of 10. It's not going to be 10 of 10. It's going to be 10 of 12. I'm never going to get done with this series because I just keep playing and playing. I need to skip more time because this is probably boring for you guys. Oh. But yeah, the next episode we're going to complete the scavenge runs. We're going to send out the raiders and we're going to plonk our butts down sedentary and start farming. Seriously, it might be a very long video, but we are definitely going to complete scavenge runs. But you've all seen how to do scavenge runs now, and you know what? You're probably doing it already anyway. Not a secret. Promise, it's not a secret. Just follow the food. That's all there is to it. Right. So, until next time, have fun and take care. Oh, and do remember to do as I say, not as I do.